How you doing, guys? It's Big Mac Dance School here. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the Rune Priest I'm doing using the Curtis Ed miniature from the Betrayal at Calth box set. So as you can see, I've switched the Crusader Arcanum out for the icon from the Terminator's kit. I'll put some pictures up at the end so it's a bit clearer for you as well. I've used the head off of a librarian. Now I didn't want to use that head. I wanted to save that for a project, a Grey Knights project I was doing. But that Grey Knights project, I've been doing that for God knows how long, and nothing's happened with it. I've not touched my Grey Knights. I kind of bought a load of Grey Knights on as an impulse because it was a really good deal on eBay. It was around about half price or better of the miniatures I got. So I went and bought them, and then I was going to convert this guy up to be their Grandmaster or whatever. But yeah, that project kind of fell flat on its face. Anyway, yeah. So this is where I'm up to. Oh, let's pull him apart then. Yeah. So as you can see, he's got his plasma pistol there, and he's got his staff, eagle top staff. It's like it's an Aquila top staff, but that'll do for me. And as I said, the librarian head. It's from the new Space Marine librarian. I always think it looks like Anthony Hopkins, that head. And then backpack-wise, I've gone for one with a wolf skull on. Now this backpack, it's probably like a Mark 6 power armor backpack, but because it's a Space Wolf backpack, that's why I've gone for it, because it's got obviously the wolf skull on top of it and everything, so I think it really makes him look more like a Space Wolf. I'm probably going to put this, wolf tail on there somewhere, and I'm going to make a pelt for him for the cloak. So let's pull that apart. So yeah, for the cloak at the back, this is all going to be fur. Now, Jason Pryor commented on my last video and put a link to a video Farron Adams did about making a fur cloak using shavings from sprue basically, and it gives you really good results. From what I saw of the Farron Adams video, but the trouble is it's very, very time consuming, and I don't know if I can. It's very time consuming, and when it comes to sticking it on the cloak, so the idea is you shave bits of sprue off, and then they come off in this nice curled, like matted fur kind of look, and it gives you a really good matted fur look, and then you stick them onto the cloak bit by bit. But because it's so time consuming, I'm probably not going to do it. And also it looks like it might be, it might not be, but it looks like it could be a bit tricky to paint as well, like to get into the recesses and that, because it gives you such a really good 3D effect that it looks like it might make things a little bit tricky further down the line, for my liking anyway. So what I'm probably going to do is, I've just been messing around with a bit of blue tack. That's, that's just a couple of minutes of just playing with a bit of blue tack there. So it's much quicker results. Obviously I'm not going to use blue tack, I'm going to use green stuff. So what I'll do is put a layer of green stuff over the cape, and then just play around with it with some tools I've got. I don't know where the one I was. There it is. Yeah, so this is the main tool I'd use just to play around with it, and just the results. I think the results you get from it, they just come that much quicker. That it's much, it's worth, and anything you don't like, you can just change really quickly as well. And to me, that's a good enough result for a fur pelt. Then I don't need the albeit a fantastic 3D effect. I will put a link to the Farron Adams video in the description below, because it's a really good video if you want to go that extra mile. But for me, it's just that little bit too much work. I've got time on my hands at the minute, but I'm kind of impatient as well at the same time. So yeah, it's a little bit too much work for me. So I'm going to go with the green stuff and just playing around with it as a cape. So I'll pop some pictures up for you now, so you can have a better look at the miniature. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you on the battlefield.